Hi everyone, Laura at Broken Wind, back in the workshop building Violet. You caught me in a bit of a pickle. You can probably hear my brain cogs working from wherever you are in the world. So let me just show you, it'll be easier. This is where we're at. I have my neck pocket, as done previously, my lovely centerline, my combination bridge with holes done for the supports, which is kind of going to be her mouth. Then we have the lovely Jailhouse Rail 2 pickup that is going to be the nosy pickup. Now, the problem I find myself with is, some of you might have already realised it, but this pickup would normally be, that's better, mounted in a Strat style scratch plate, and then you wouldn't see all of these gubbins at the bottom, you would just see this bit. However, I'm not having the scratch plate because Violet's not going to look like an extra from Phantom of the Opera. So what I'm going to do, I think, is make a little nose plate that the pickup can be mounted into, making it hopefully not only functional but even more nosy, I think. Let's give it a go, see where we get to. Forgot to turn the camera on again, didn't I? So you didn't see me making it, but here is my nose, potentially, ish. It's the idea anyway. Obviously it'll be flush down like that. And I think it's workable. A couple of screws, some black stain. Those jerseys are known for having their black noses. I think I might have it sussed. Hurrah! One nose hole. There you go. I think that's going to work quite well. Obviously I have to work out where my screws are going to go. So I think what I'm going to do, before I actually cut out the rest of this, so that I can then work out where my cavity for my plots is going to be on the back, I'm actually going to just sketch her face, because I want to make sure that the outline is exactly where I want it and I'm not going to have to change anything here before I cut. So next bit is a little bit of facial artistry, maybe. Hello Violet. I think that's about right. Shaping wise, obviously nose and mouth, bruising pickup. I think that's about right. I kind of see how she's going to go. Is that all my head? Do you know, it dawned on me the other day, I've made a surf and turf guitar. Warmer cow. Oops. Oh yay. Sorry vegetarians. So as you've just seen by those couple of small clips, I've cut out Violet with my handy little jigsaw with an extra long blade on, and I've also started routing out the shape using my template and the magic superglue masking tape trick. However, my battery died on my router. Forward planning, Laura, brilliant. So while that's charging, I thought I'll take a moment to show you what I'm going to do as my inlays on my fretboard. So I previously mentioned on my original video, if you viewed that one, that the guitar I made for my brother-in-law Tim, I put Jersey granite inlays on the neck, and I'm going to do the same for this guitar. I think it's something that I want to do for each one I make. I think it's a nice little touch, maybe a signature of mine going forward. I quite like that idea. So those that don't know, Jersey, we are one big hunk of rock sticking out of the English Channel, and the granite is mined, is that the right word? I think probably, locally, and we are known for it being its colour, which is pink, and also black actually. So this is, you can see these here, those are some black ones, and these are big ones, but the pink Jersey granite. These are actually saxophone and trumpet touch pieces that I had custom made for me by a very good friend of mine, Julia Williams, at Jersey Silver, Diamondology, Jersey Pearl, that amazing Jersey Dynasty. Hello Julia, you're amazing, I need to come and see you. And I'm hoping to maybe get some more guitar ones made, but I'm using up some of the very small saxophone touch pieces for this, for my inlays, and I don't know if I can, it's probably best to show you what they're going to look like. There we are. So all I've done at the minute is measure out. The problem with these being sax touch pieces is I can't go too high up here, the top end, because they're just too big once you have the frets in, so I'm going to stop at the 17th and just have them running down like that, which I think looks really nice. I did debate using the black ones, as I've got black hardware everywhere, and to coordinate with the black bits on violet, but it just doesn't show up against the rosewood, so I'm going to stick with the pink. It makes it pop a bit more and look nice and pretty, hopefully. So I was going to crack on with this, however, it's dawned on me just while talking to you now that the battery in my router is the same as the battery from my drill, so I guess I might just call it a night, let it charge, crack on tomorrow.
Morning ladies. Oh, and sir, do excuse me.
Hi everyone, new day. So I left you last night having not charged my batteries to carry on working, so I've just completed what I started yesterday and have finished routing out Violet. Well, her outside anyway, a lot to do on her insides, but there we are. So my next plan of action before I start doing shaping here is to do some work on the back while this is still flat. To those of you, there was quite a few of you when I was talking about my headstock ideas that suggested doing a cow's tail, or there was multiple different suggestions, milk bottles and churns, all that kind of thing. I loved the ideas. Please keep the comments going. It's really, really nice to see and to hear all your support of my crazy ideas. The reason I didn't do a tail is I'm going to do one on her bum, where it's supposed to be. Don't know, can you see there? I'll bring it a bit closer. There we are, look. Tail, and then the actual tip of her tail is going to be where I put my pots. So obviously flip side for the north, and that's going to be the idea there, and then this will be sort of shaped out a bit, which is why I didn't do it on the headstock and have a tail coming out of her head. I've got a tail coming out of her bum. So I'm going to crack on with that next, I think, before we tackle her face. Here we are, one cavity. I decided to flip the angle around. I had it on my original bit like that, but I flipped it around because I just think it looks nicer, and also it meant this point was closer in, which made doing the holes for the pickup wire easier. And there we are. See, yes, it is quite a big chunk at the minute, and yes, it is protruding. That is going to change, but not for a little bit. I'm going to take the opportunity to flip back onto the front and leave this as is for the minute, and I'll do some shaping on the back later. What I did do is my little pickup hole and hole for the grounding wire while I was able to. Don't know if you can see them in there, probably not. So that's all sorted. So now shaping. what I've done is I have done a dark line for the outline of where her face is going to be, and I've done some old school brass rubbing so I can cut that out as a template. As I did sketch it on here, I've now got my template from that, which I can use as I'm going to route out around the bottom to give me a guide of taking this body down a bit. There we go, so I've completed quite a lot of shaping, still got a long way to go. Most of it was done with my trusty old rasp and 1/2" chisel, and here we go, this is it so far. You can see starting to take some shape on the body here, give you a bit of profile. What I also didn't show you was I took the opportunity to drill my hole for my jack so that I knew where I was aiming for shaping, so that's another job done. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there today. I'm a hot, sweaty, dusty mess after doing all that by hand. Who needs the gym? And I'm going to leave off because I've got a lot of work on for repairing. While I've been doing this, I've had a French horn with a load of oil in it trying to release a load of stuck slides, so hopefully they're going to go pop and I can do some actual work that's going to earn me some money. And then I'm back on mum duty, so it'll probably be another few days before I get to post you more progress, but bear with me. Please subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying what I'm doing. Please share my YouTube channel on different social medias as you can, and thank you. See you soon.